Why, hello there. I'm playing Shadows of Brimstone, continuing the Fire and Ash mission from the Caverns of Cynder. Yeah, the first thing I need to do is catch up with a few things that slipped me by in the last session, little rules that I forgot. So let's sort those out now. So first of all, Sadie and Randall have just done battle with Souls of the Damned, and I neglected the Soul's Fear ability, so both Sadie and Randall need to make a willpower save. So Sadie, you're first. Oh, you are actually brave this time round. And Randall, what did you think of the Souls of the Damned? You're not bothered either. Okay, that's fine. Right, what's next? Sadie had defeated 2 of the Souls of the Damned, so I owe her 2 sinister laughs. Alright, Sadie, laugh away. No extra grit for you. Right, next, our heroes need some extra experience points. I was not adding on 5 experience points for the elite abilities the monster had. So there's extra 15 for Randall for the 3 creatures he killed, and an extra 20 there for Sadie. And then one other little minor thing, I'd overloaded the tomb chest, so we need to transfer another Darkstone over to Randall. Right, let's get going. Come on, Sadie. Hold up that old lantern. That's no good. Darkness is halfway to escaping. Right, let's get on over to this portal. Randall, you can activate. You're not bothered by the heat. Put you there and have a peek through. All gates lead to the Caverns of Cynder, and we have a statue chamber. There you are. What are you a statue of, I wonder? Okay, Sadie, keep up. 1. Well, you gain a grit. Let's use that immediately. 1, 2. Before we end the round, I'm actually going to have Randall pass these exotic herbs over to Sadie. If she's going to be using these hell bullets, we're going to have to keep this corruption under control. So we'll have a munch on these straight away. Very flavoursome, and we can remove D3 corruption points. The full 3, excellent. Well, let's start the next round. Ooh, well, another failure. She-High's call is no good because Randall's already maxed out on 4 grit. Here we go, we're getting another darkness card. What's it gonna be? Overwhelming dread. I got a real bad feeling about this. Add a growing dread card to the stack. Here we go, we have 2 now. And as always, I forgot to move the Hero Posse token on. There we go. Let's venture through the gate. Randall, you first. You take a wound from the heat. 1, 2... how far in do we want to move? I think I'll stay there. And Sadie, feeling a little hot. The armour protects you. And with 6 for movement, you can come and join Randall here. And we'll see what's in the room. An encounter and 1 exit. We will make the encounter Stone Sentry on a roll of 1, 2 or 3. Yeah. Before we look at the Stone Sentry, look at this. We're sloshing around in lava, so shan't roll for Randall since he's immune to burning markers anyway, thanks to the statue of the Shadow King. But Sadie, you need to roll a 4 or better, or you're going to have melty feet. You've taken some burning markers. Right, D3 burning markers. 3. Right, here we go. What do burning markers do? So at the start of each of her activations, we take 1 of the burning markers off, and she takes 2 wounds, ignoring defense, but she'll still get her armor save. Right, the Stone Sentry. An ancient stone soldier stands watch over the passage ahead. With fire in his eyes, his stare burns into your soul and your flesh. This remains in play. Any hero starting their activation on this map tile must pass the following: a spirit test. What's this though? If successful, gain 20 experience points and you do not need to make this test again. Oh, so you can't farm experience points from this. If failed, you take D3 burning markers as the sentry judges you unworthy. Well, Randall is worthy. He's got the statue of the Shadow King. He's not bothered about those burning markers. Right, let's start the next round. More doom and failure and darkness. Another growing dread card. Okay, Randall, let's get through this room. You take a wound from the heat. And that is plenty of movement to get to this doorway. Magma vents. Sounds like a theme park. Right, Sadie activates. We take off one burning marker and she will take 2 wounds. But her outlaw armour may save her. Indeed it does. Right, now she needs to deal with the Stone Sentry's fiery gaze. So a spirit test. Her spirit is free. That will do fine. So she gains 20 experience points, and that's it. She doesn't need to make the test again. Now, I didn't roll for Randall because he's immune to burning markers, but he can still make that spirit test if he wants. His spirit is 4. There we go, fine. So they both passed the test of the Stone Sentry, and they both gained 20 experience. Right, Sadie, you can move. You pass your defense for the intense heat, and a 6 for movement will bring you up to Randall. Let's see what's in the magma vents. Our second clue. What does this mean? Well, we're going to ignore the encounter. We still get the growing dread card there. There's no other exits. We reveal all the growing dread cards. Now we need to face an epic threat. Now, since there's only 2 heroes, we can make that a high threat instead. Alright, here we go. What is the high threat? Tell you what, if this battle goes too easily for me, because it's been a bit of a cakewalk so far, going forwards I'll use the epic threats. Okay, we'll see how this battle goes though. So our high threat is 3 lava men. Okay, here they are. Still not quite fully painted, but I wanted to get on with it. Let's see what elite ability they will have. 5. Lava Eruption. At the start of their activation, roll a d6 for each lava man. On the roll of a 1 or a 2, it will immediately make an extra ranged attack against a random hero within range before activating as normal. So their lava blob shot is range 8, 1 shot, damage d6 plus 2. Ouch. Right, let's take a look at the growing dread cards. I have enough grit to cancel one of these, so let's see what we've got. Stench beyond reason. The air turns sour in your mouth and your nostrils burn as you gasp for breath. The stench of rotting death and pain is overwhelming. So, what happens? Every hero takes 2 horror hits. For each willpower save failed, the hero also takes d6 wounds with no defense as they vomit uncontrollably. It's the pukey one. We don't mind a little bit of puke, do we? We've puked over ourselves plenty of times already at this point, so we'll take 2 horror hits each. Randall first. He is just fine, he keeps his lunch. Sadie's the one more likely to be shaken by this, and there we go, she has failed 2 sanity checks. 2d6 wounds, so here comes the vomit. 5, that's not too bad, and as we have previously found out, our outlaw armour bizarrely protects us against this. Completely protecting Sadie. Right, what's next? A fool's errand. As the realization sinks in, you come face to face with the knowledge that you shouldn't have come here. All enemies do +1 damage on every hit. I need to think. So let's see, lava men have 4 dice in combat. On average, 2 of those will hit, causing 6 damage. It's going to be 7, 8 damage. Yeah, we can take it. Yeah, we'll have a fool's errand. Void Surge. The dark stone you are carrying glows brightly as it burns to the touch with an eldritch fire. Well, handily, Sadie has got all her dark stone in the tomb chests, so it's just going to be these two that Randall are carrying. Alright, and he doesn't mind a bit of corruption, that is fine, so we'll make 2 willpower tests. He fails both, but he has a Darkstone injection. We can re-roll one of those. No, definitely 2 points of corruption. That's okay. That's basically just empowered his occult rifle a little more. And the final Growing Dread card is just nice, straightforward dread. You shudder to think of what lay before you. We need to move the darkness along 1 step. Yeah, okay, fine. With everything now set up, let's start the round and try and keep back the darkness. 8. Yep, no, wait, double 4. Uh-oh. Fires of Cynder. The corrupting flames of Cynder erupt all around, burning the heroes. Each hero in Cynder takes D3 burning markers and 1 corruption point, ignoring willpower. The statue of the Shadow King protects Randall from the burning, however, he does take a corruption point. The Darkstone injection doesn't even help me here, because that's only a re-roll of a willpower save, and there's no roll to be made here. He's now on 7 corruption, 1 more and he will mutate. Right, D3 burning markers for you, Sadie. Just the 1. And 1 point of corruption. Alright. Right, let's crack on then. Let's see if Randall can do the same trick as last time and kill a lava man straight away with his rifle. So we'll activate him first. He does take a wound from the heat. Right, as before, I want to try and avoid having the lava men next to a lot of lava spaces, so 2 spaces of movement will only get us here. We're going to spend a grit to get right in there. Alright, that's more than enough. Yeah, we'll get right here. And then, yes, open fire with the Colt rifle. 2 misses, right? We have plenty of grit, that's fine. We'll spend another one. 1 hit, well, that will have to do. Right, let's see about taking out this one. 6 for damage, that's very nice. We're going to add, how much now? 7 for the rifle. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage. That's just nuts. So even with the Lava Man's free defense, that's enough to blow it away. Okay, Sadie, you are burning. So we'll take a burning mark off. You take 2 wounds ignoring defense. But you have your outlaw armor. So you do take 1 wound. What's this? I've got paint on this die. How did that happen? Okay, looks like we're going to take a wound for the heat, maybe. Outlaw armor does save us. 2 for movement, so she's a wild card. She'll get a grit from that. Alright, 1, 2. That was fine there. Now, lava men are immune to critical hits from ranged attacks, so when we pick our guns, I think we may as well make it the outlaw pistol and the plasma arc. Yeah, and the hell bullets don't do anything here. Can I unload them from the guns now? I don't want to use them. I've looked online and I can't find a clear answer. So I'm just going to say I can dump these hell bullets out and use standard ammunition. So let's roll to attack. Outlaw pistol, plasma arc. Let's go ahead and spend a grit. And we'll re-roll the plasma arc and that outlaw pistol shot. Well, plasma arc was a dud. We've got 3 what would be critical hits there, but they're just regular hits. Let's pump them all into that lava man there. Yep, so that's going to give us 3 damage and 1 damage. Heroes are all done, so let's give them some XP. Randall gets 65, remembering the elite ability this time. And 35 for Sadie. Okay, the lava men activate. Now, This one's wounded, but it's not next to any lava spaces, so it can't regenerate. Then we will roll to see if either of them want to do a lava eruption on a 1 or a 2. Yep. Okay. A random hero is going to get targeted, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be Randall. So a hot blob of lava shoots out from this fellow's mouth towards Randall, hitting on a 4 or better. Ooh, it's a solid hit. Okay, Professor, you need to dodge this. You don't. D6 plus 2 damage. 4 damage. You know what? Let's use the Amulet of Kotak. Yep, use it or lose it. Prevent all damage a hero would take from a single source. So the amulet sucks up the lava. Randall is safe. Alright, they're on the move now. Picking their targets. 5, 6. Okay. Okay, this one on Randall. 4 dice. Hitting on 4s. That's 3 hits. Randall tries to dodge. Dodges 2. Gets hit by 1. That would be 3 damage, but we must remember a fool's errand. I should leave that card out to remind me, so he takes 4 wounds. Hot! And then we have a lava man here squelching at Sadie. Ooh, now the 6 is a burning touch, and then we have 2 hits. So there's another burning marker for Sadie. And then she needs to make some defense rolls. Fails all of them. That would be 12 damage, but I'm going to put my trust in this outlaw armor. So we won't spend a grit to reroll. That shoddy attempt at a defense will take the damage. Okay, armor, don't fail me now. We took 1 wound from that. There we go. She's never going to take this off. She's going to sleep in it, bathe in it. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Let's start the next round. Sadie on the old lantern. 6. That does not keep back the darkness. We now need to draw a darkness card. Randall does get Shihai's Call, so we'll give him a grit. The darkness card is Demonic Speed. All demon enemies are now +1 initiative and +2 move. Lava men are not demons, so no immediate effect there. You know what, to be fair, I'm going to adjust this lava man's position. I had that lava man move here without really thinking about it. To be fair, he would want to stay next to some lava, wouldn't he? So I'm just going to retroactively position him there. Let's activate Randall first, see if he can pull off the same trick with his rifle. So we've got 4 for movement, 6 for his defense roll against the intense heat, so he's fine for that. No real need to move anywhere, so let's just open fire with the Colt rifle. Bang bang, 1 hit. He's got plenty of grit, so let's use it on a reroll. 2 nice hits. Of course we don't get the critical because lava men are molten. Let's see if the first shot can take out this lava man. Only 1 for damage. Let's make that the rifle's corruption hit, so the total damage is 9, -3 for defense is 6 damage. That brings the lava man up to 10 wounds, which destroys it. 45 experience points for you, Randall. Let's activate Sadie next, so take off the burning marker. 2 wounds will make her armor saves. Fails 1, so some of that lava seeped through the outlaw armor. No problem, she's still doing fine. Oh, 1 for movement, so she gets a grit, and she shrugs off the heat. Pistol and outlaw pistol this time, I think. Right, let's spend some grit to retarget. What's this? So the pistol completely failed. We have 3 hits from the outlaw pistol. So we have 0 damage, 3 damage, and 1 damage. Sploop. Right, the Lava Man can now activate. He's next to lava tiles, so we'll regenerate 2 wounds. Is our blobby friend here going to perform a lava eruption? Nope, so it's just going to be some fist slams into Sadie. 4 dice, hitting on 4s. Right, we have 2 burning touches, so 2 burning markers. Sadie's now covered in magma. Now some for defense rolls. Fails 1. Could be 3 damage. Make an armor save. The outlaw armor protects her against all but 1 wound. I think I will move the lava man. Let's put him there, so he's next to 3 tiles of lava, should he survive the next turn. Alright, next round could be the last one if Randall keeps up his killing spree. Let's hold up the old lantern. That will do nicely. Right, Randall, finish it. You defend against the intense heat. 5 for movement, that's fine. You can stand right there. Open fire with your Colt rifle. 2 misses, that's okay. We have grit to spend. Re-aim. And still miss. Ah, okay. Not much I can do about that. So, Randall, you're done. Okay, Sadie, you're burning. Your armor protects you against both wounds. Alright, armor continuing to do its job there against the intense heat. 5 for movement. We're going to try and slip away from the lava man and get away from these lava tiles. So the escape test we need is 3+, which she fails. She is staying right there. Outlaw pistol and pistol once again. Hitting on 5s. Only 1 hit there, but she has 1 last grit to spend. Let's re-roll these. Alright, looks like 1 outlaw pistol hit and 2 hits from her regular pistol. Well, this isn't going to kill the lava man, but let's see what happens anyway. No damage, no damage. 2 wounds. So, lava man back up to 4 wounds. We need to give Sadie experience points. I forgot last time, so she did 2 wounds this time, 4 wounds before. So 45 experience points, I think. And finally for this round, the last remaining lava man. Is he going to be angry and lob a lava blob? Nope. What about movement? I think, to be fair, we'll keep him there next to the 3 lava tiles. Oh, and we need his regeneration as well, so that's 3 lava tiles. It's back down to 1 wound. Alright, 4 attacks. We've got 1 burning touch and 1 other hit. Yeah, at this rate, Sadie's never going to put this fire out. Okay, so the 2 hits she needs to defend against. Right, there. Right, yes, she successfully dodged both of those slams. Very good, that's it, end of the round. Alright, we're cutting it close here with the depth track. Hopefully we can hold back the darkness. This doesn't look good. Sadie, what are you doing? Alright, so the darkness goes up to 14. Randall gets she-high's call. Right, Randall, you're going to activate and you're going to finish the battle. Aim that rifle. Blow this lava man away. Finish the mission. Alright. So you defend against the intense heat. 4 for movement. That's fine. You can stay right there. Open fire with the Colt rifle. Right. Here we go. 1 hit. We can do better. Spend a grit. She-high! Okay. We'll stick with the 1 hit then, shall we? Right. It's going to be a good hit though. Right? Right here. In its eye. Bang! 4 damage. We'll make it a corruption hit, so we're adding 8 to that. 12 minus 3 for defense is 9. That takes Lava Man up to 10 wounds, which defeats it exactly. 60 experience points. And that's it. We did it. We completed the mission. What do you think? Should we move on to epic threats in future? Because we didn't even use the revive token there. Let's see what goodies we find in the Magma events. So Randall, you find Darkstone Shard, which with the rich local deposits means 2 shards. It's going to be fun exiting the mine and rolling for corruption from Darkstone, because 1 more point's going to make him mutate. And Sadie. Gold bars. Always nice to find the gold bars for the tasty value of $250. Right, 20 XP, and of course plus $10 for the rich local deposits. What is our reward for exploring this place? 25 experience points each. And then some extra goodies. So Randall, roll a die please. 6, that means you find a special item buried under a pile of broken bones and ragged clothing. A mine artifact. However, the item is cursed. At the end of every adventure, including this one, a hero with this artifact must take either 1 corruption point, ignoring willpower, or add an extra travelling hazard when travelling to town. Well, let's see what it is. A cursed otherworld artifact. Draw an artifact from the Targa Plateau artifacts deck. What's that doing in here for? Right, a cursed void crystal. Discard to replace 1 unexplored door on your map tile with a gate instead. Do I really want to be carrying around a cursed void crystal? Is it worth it? Sure, why not? Whatever. Sadie, what do you find? Golden trinkets. 4 times 50, $200 worth. Right, there we go. And again, I'm using the $1 bill to represent $1,000. Alright, and with that, our heroes make their way back through a gate, back to the mine, and outside, into the daylight. We're going to end the session there. We'll have them make camp and travel back to town in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I will see you next time.